Okay, we're going to discuss the exam of GIS exam of 2023. First to note is that the exam will be in two sessions of 2 hours each. The first session will be in one day and the next day will be the second session. There will be different questions, session 1 and 2 for session 1 and 3 and 4 for session 2. So there will be two different sessions. The first question that you will get is to answer to plan a GIS. This will be a paragraph or 3 or 4 that you must write of how do you plan for a GIS project. And remember, we have talk about that in the beginning, where you must look at the objectives of your studies. For example, your research study. How are you going to get to that objectives? Methodology wise, what data do you need to execute that project, and GIS functions that you need to do to get to that objectives. And then are you going to create a map of your findings or just a table or values? So that will be the first question. The second question will be about creating data in QGIS. You can use ArcGIS Pro or ArcGIS Map, but the questions will be about QGIS or in QGIS language. So you must be able to create points, lines and polygons. If I show you the QGIS environment, you can see here it will be under layers, create a layer, and I think the best will be that you use a shapefile layer. And there you again, if you create layers, we are going to save it. Is it going to be a point, a line or a polygon? So in this case a polygon. Are you going to add fields to that? So for example, land use, name or something like that. You can then add it here, and then you can start capturing your data. Remember, maybe a question will include label the features that you capture. So there will be a text. You must add the text field, attribute field, with, for example, name. So you can type in the name of the area or the name of the street that you're going to capture, so that you can label it. In your map or your layout. So this will be the first thing: create data, create layers, and you will create 3 layers: points, lines and polygons. The next question that you will get is to query your information. There will be 2 types of queries: is how much. Then you must be able to select by attribute or select by expression. The number of erven in Langenhoven Park. So the first thing that you must do is you must use this select by expression and select the field name or the name Langenhoven Park or any other suburb in Mangaung. And then you will use that selection in select by location, and then you will select how many ervens are there in a specific suburb. And then if you open the attribute table of that specific layer, you will remember that we said you will look there, and in your case maybe it will be 1000 selected of 22,000. So this is one way how you can check the number of selected features. But like I said, during the exam you can use any tool except call a friend. You can use YouTube, Google, chat if you want to use that, but you can't ask the guy next to you. So you can use all that. How do I calculate? How do I select? How do I measure distance and stuff like that? So that is the query. The other query will be how far. You must be able to as a straight line, as the crow flows, select that or calculate that also by road. The first one is easy. you use that to there, distance from there to there, straight line. You'll see here it is a top one, it is 27,893 kilometers or meters. The other one that you must use or can use to measure it by road, you see this plug in here, Q need 3. The first one that you're going to use is the shortest path. But remember, if you don't have this on your computer or the lab's computer, you must install it, plugins, and install plugins. There you can type in QNeed and then you install it. So your first one there that you're going to use is shortest path. I'm going to provide you with the network layer, the starting point from here. The end point will be there, and then please run it. And then it will go through the process. It's still busy, but this one I did earlier. So if you open it, attribute table, let's see our other one. There's the one that we calculated just now, the top one. So if I open the attribute table, you can look around here, but that will be then your distance. In this case it is 42,906 meters. So that is the distance that you must write down. So this, that one and this one, you will be answered that in text or in paragraph format. This you will create a layout after you have created points, lines and polygons. And you remember how to create a layout. You use this project and you know how to create a layout. Remember to add your name as well, and you can go through here. You must add the map itself, the label with the title of your map, and your name, add legend, scale bar, north arrow. Remember that features that I've told you about. If that is not on your map, you will get a 0 for that map. So the first map will be this create data. This will be a text answer. And the next question will be about analysis. So you must create a market or a catchment area of a specific place. Remember, for assignment 3, we use the study towns, we use FS roads and so forth to get to the catchment area or then the market area. For this one, the exam, I will provide you with Free State roads, and I will provide you with shopping centers in Bloemfontein. So what you must do is you must create or identify the catchment areas or the market areas, possible market areas of shopping centers in Bloemfontein. And here you can look at this one here. You can use that one the same as in assignment 3. Remember, there's two things important that you must remember. If you must make sure, if I use again the example of the towns, you see that Bloemfontein, the point for Bloemfontein does not connect to the network. So to do that, you must remember, you must do this snap geometries to layers so that you snap it to there. Other important one is you must look at the projection of your layers, properties, information. I see that one is already projected. Towns, properties, that one is not projected. So you must project it to the same one as FS roads. And again, you type it in here, projections. Reproject, I think, is the one that you must use. And if you're not sure where to get that, you can type it in here. I think it was that one. If it is not already there, you can search for it. Is UTM zone 35 south. If it is not there already, you will find it in here, this one, and you use that as projection. And then you use this keynote ISO area, that one, to create your market area. You can use, I think, what is it, Thiessen as well, the Fahrenheit polygons as in assignment 3. Maybe you can use any one of them. This one will be easier if you want to get a point or two more. You can use this one. You can use that one. Again, Thiessen. You can use Thiessen, or then the Voronoi polygons. Look back into your assignment 3, or you can use this plugin to do the identification of a market area. Again, the result of this must be then in a layout. So you create a layout of your market areas for Bloemfontein. To do that as well, you must be able to classify data. The same here is, remember, if you open or double click on a specific features that you want to classify, symbology, and there you can see, categorize it and create a symbology. Again, the final products must be in a layout. So there is create data, product, or the result in a layout. Queries will be in text or a paragraph. Analysis, you will do the analysis, but the answer will be in a layout or a map that you must provide. Important, it will be over 2 days, 2 hours each, but it will be different questions. You will not be able to work, the second day you will not be able to work on the previous day's questions. So you must complete each question in the 2 hours, the next question in the